Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try.
Music itself, it started where it was a long spine surgery case, and after the case, I was finishing up, and I just started singing in the operating room, and we're just finishing up with everything and turning over the room, as they call it. And some of my other coworkers started singing with me, and it was at that moment that I kind of realized like how special music is to me, because of just how I felt in the moment and how it sort of brightened up the room. And recently, with what's going on with the global pandemic and everyone sort of having their lives sort of derailed, it's been an opportunity for us to step back and say, what can we share that would sort of be something that could bring people together. And music was one of the things that we could do outside of the hospital, outside of the operating room. And that's kind of how the idea got started.
Imagine all the people living for today.
I think it reinforces the idea that there's no way that we get through this unless we get through it together. And for us to be able to and the project itself, to put the project together like in a day and then be able to share it, I think it's very important to find a way to give with this. And I think if it's a little bit that we can do on our part, I'm happy to do it.
Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on.
My dad's a taxi driver in New York City, and when I first realized that it kind of taken off was when he called me and he asked me, he was like, "Hey, I'm hearing about this video." He was like, as some people in Haiti, which is where my family's from, were calling him and asking him about the video. Is that your son? And things like that. And then also we have family in France, and they called as well in the same day. And my dad was like, "What is this video?" And he hadn't seen it at all. And so I think that's when I just kind of took a step back, and I realized that that it's amazing how something that you can do for hopefully in this case a good cause, you can give a little bit and how it can cross like oceans.
When you're feeling low and there's no one around, when it looks like it's over and life's got you down.
All proceeds are going to be donated to healthcare workers on the front lines and charities focusing on nonprofit foundations for healthcare workers giving PPE. And so it's a group of charities that focus on those things, and that's where all the proceeds are going to go.
Hold on to me, brother. I'll be here when you need, 'cause there's a brighter tomorrow. This I truly believe.